What's up, it's EJ Spark back with another review and reaction, and today we're listening to G-Eazy featuring Chris Brown and Mark Morrison, Provide. Now, G-Eazy's last project, Things Are Strange Here, was definitely stranger for him. It definitely was not hip-hop at all. He was kind of breaking barriers with his own genre. It was a lot more alternative, acoustic, and G-Eazy was singing throughout the whole thing, so I don't know what I'm expecting with this at all. I mean, he's working with Chris Brown and Mark Morrison, so I feel like G-Eazy is gonna go back to singing, maybe? I don't know. Was that just a one project thing? Or is he gonna go back to rapping here? We shall find out. But the beat was produced by Paul Cabin, don't know who that is, Cardiac, and Hitmaker. So Hitmaker's pretty fire. So I love the cover of this album. Chris Brown and G-Eazy just flexing on the front at a party of some sort. And I know how the old school hip hop fans feel about G-Eazy. I feel like most, old school hip hop heads just don't like G-Eazy in general. But you have to admit, he's made a really nice name for himself, and he is pretty popular. So for the fact he got Mark Morrison and Chris Brown to work with him, I think Chris Brown and G-Eazy have worked together before, but I think it's not a bad ticket. So let's see what we got here. G-Eazy featuring Chris Brown and Mark Morrison, Provide. Skadoosh. Okay. Right off the bat, this beat, for some reason, the first thing it reminds me of is Big Body by Schoolboy Q off the Blank Face EP. Right off the bat, it's a little funky, a little groovy, so this is interesting.
The return of the Mac, R.I.P. the Furl, cause all day I'll hit the Whitney note, cause you're my queen, all that I need, got it, I mean.
Kinda like that Whitney note line with the Whitney ad-lib. It's a nice touch. Not a bad first verse from G-Eazy. Does have a little bit of wordplay going in there, a little bit of storytelling, Sent flowers to your office, did you get the note, put a joke right between us there in the quote. Not bad storytelling. I don't think it's anything super crazy, but it's nice. It's smooth. There's a lot of harmonizing in that Chris Brown hook that I really like. I think all the layers to his voice lay down really well. Is it a melody that I feel like I've heard from Chris Brown before? Maybe. I mean, Chris Brown has had so many tracks. What was that Heartbreak on a Full Moon? Like 45 track album? So, I mean, I know how people feel about Chris Brown. The harmonies there are nice. Chris Brown has a nice voice. No one can deny that. But it's fun. Like I said, this whole thing is smooth so far. It's smooth. Let's see what the second verse got for us.
Off way out in Monterey. You said you scared of heights, but I know you ain't scared of ride. Come around, reside, put them panties to the side.
Yeah, I mean, second verse, same thing. I think I like the second verse a little more imagery in there. I like that he mentions Monterey. I've been to Monterey. Beautiful area. Kind of like a lot of generic love song lines, saying made me switch plans, had to change up the chorus, because G-Eazy's a bad boy, so this girl made him fall in love, and now, he wants to be with her forever. And also, you into zodiacs? Girl, tell me what your signs say. Another line kind of used often in hip-hop, talking about zodiac signs and stuff like that, but either way, the flow's still smooth. I like his tone of voice. It's really chill. Still funky with it. That bridge, it's a cool bridge from Chris Brown. I was vibing to it. This whole song is definitely a vibe. Chris Brown had some nice falsettos in that bridge, no doubt. I really like when he sings I Need Your Lovin' and hits those notes really well. I think it's really cool. All right, so that's Provide, G-Eazy featuring Chris Brown and Mark Morrison. Obviously, just having Mark Morrison in the intro, hitting those notes, I mean, R&B to a T. But yeah, I think the beat is groovy. The beat is funky. I like the sound and direction it's headed. Got some decent wordplay from G-Eazy, no doubt about it. But when there is a lot of generic love song lines thrown in there, almost takes away from the wordplay a little bit more. Wish there was maybe a little bit more poetic lines. This is love songs. This is 2021. Let's start to get out of those generic love song lines. But he's got some nice lines in there. I really like, and we can slip slurricane, listening to Earl. The slip slurricane has a really nice alliteration in there. Really like it. Earl, obviously R&B. Who knew we'd bring the Bay to the world? I love that G-Eazy represents his hometown. So this song's definitely not bad. I like the vibe of it. Sonically, the song hits well. Sonically, the song's a vibe. I can definitely see people dancing to this. I can definitely see people just vibing out to it in general. I don't think it's like this huge, epic, grand song like maybe Me, Myself, and I by G-Eazy. Like that song, whew, that song's up there for G-Eazy. That song's got all the pieces and parts to it. This song's fun, though. I like the vibe it's going for. I like the sound it's going for. I like that it doesn't sound like every other new school, modern, generic rap song. So for that, I'm going to give it a 6.8 out of 10. Slick feature from Chris Brown. And nice verses from G-Eazy. I'm interested to see the direction that G-Eazy takes his next singles or projects. I feel like obviously this is going to be a single to his next album. I really hope his next album sounds groovy like this. You know, a lot of people are saying 80s type music is being recycled into, you know, this decade, the 20s here. So maybe we're going to get some 70s and 80s influence coming into the next few years. And I like that a lot. We got to switch up this style, and that's what he's doing here. So not bad at all. Do I think hip-hop heads are going to like this song? No, I don't think so. I don't think old school hip-hop heads are going to enjoy this, but I feel like the mainstream G-Eazy crowd and G-Eazy's fan base, obviously, is going to enjoy this song a lot, and it's not a bad song at all. So that's my review and reaction to G-Eazy featuring Chris Brown and Mark Morrison, Provide. What do you think of the song? Was this song a flop? Do you like the sound of this new song? Did it stray too far away from the mainstream? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for coming by. If you liked the video, hit a like, subscribe to the channel. If you love talking music just like I do. And as always, you can listen to my music on all streaming platforms. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EJSpark1. And as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love. I love s'mores. EJ out.